Can we talk about one of the biggest financial lies that women have ever been sold? And it's this myth of the female shopaholic. Because here's the truth, for decades, women have been painted as frivolous spenders who can't be trusted with their money. Meanwhile, men are seen as the wealth builders. But it isn't actually true, it's just another story that society has been feeding us. Because when you look at the facts, this stereotype starts to completely fall apart. Women's consumer power has always been a force because running the home was historically their responsibility, but instead of recognizing that, society twisted it, and female consumption was framed as weakness, even moral decline, rooted in the idea that women are easily tempted and they're emotional and they're irresponsible with money. And yet the reality is, money isn't just money, it's power, and even more importantly, it's freedom. And this is why I'm so bloody passionate about getting more women financially literate. Because structural barriers, not women's behaviours, still shape financial outcomes. And in one piece of research by a UK pension scheme, after controlling for income, women actually contributed more and had higher balances than men. And the media doesn't help with this. A Starling Bank study analysed 300 finance articles. 65% of the ones aimed at women were telling them to cut back and to stop splurging, but 70% of the ones aimed at men were about wealth creation. Same money, totally different story. Now, there is some research that shows that women are slightly more likely to make impulse purchases than men. But here's the crucial bit. That's not because women are bad with money, it's because they've been the primary target of marketing and advertising for over a century. From department stores to glossy magazines to Billboard to today's algorithms, women are relentlessly sold the idea that spending is how you build your identity. And these social media algorithms are making this even worse because they're pushing women towards beauty and fashion and lifestyle and must-haves and comparison way more than men. And I can bet you that they're not being pushed financial literacy and finance content and wealth building content. So if women are more likely to impulse spend, it's not about weakness, it's not something they inherently do. They are literally being targeted. In controlled research, when given the same opportunities, there is actually no significant difference between men and women's saving and investing behaviours. These gaps are structural, they are not about women being worse with money. They've been shut out of money and power for centuries, and at the same time literally target to left, right and centre to spend so that they can have an identity. I don't know about you, but I think it's finally time that we retire that stereotype for good.